Okay, so the physical version of him is still there, right? So what is this, like the spiritual version of him?
I think so. Maybe
I don't know.
robotic version of him.
Oh, I didn't even think about a robotic version.
If I was in that circumstance, would I act any different?
Cinema Mosaic.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Santa with the Intel, and we are getting ready to watch episode 3 of Kizazi Moto. That's just a lot of fun to say, but nowhere near as fun as the guy that I got sitting right next to me. Yo, my man Chuck. What's going on, baby? What's going on with you, fam?
Not much, man. What it do? What it do?
Hey, I'm having a good time watching this with you, man.
I know this is so good, so good.
It's been so surprising. In episode 3, this one is called Moremi. So please buckle up, because all of these projects have been really good, and this is one of those projects that's been brought to us by the Geekish Network. We're going to get a chance to holler at Chuck so you can get the details on that. But before we do, let's get started on this. Let's go. Moremi. I'm sure I'm probably saying that wrong. Moremi. Moremi. Yeah. Oh, dang, you see how small he was on the tree? That's a big tree. Look how tiny he is.
Yeah, trying to climb the tree.
This artwork looks like arcane.
It does.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
He's moving.
You ain't lying, man. Look how desolate everything is.
I know it.
It's like a dead city.
That's cool.
Oh, I like how they kind of drew out the constellations in the sky too. Is that the bird? It looks almost like claymation a little bit.
It does.
Even though it's like drawn, right?
It's beautiful.
We try again tomorrow, eh? Don't worry. We will find a way out. It's okay now.
Because he's trapped.
Uh-oh.
On the 12th day. Human!
Whoa.
The master, hide!
Wow.
Dang.
What is going on?
Huh. You remember, what is it, Kubi and the 2 strings or 3 strings?
Yeah. Kubo and the 2 strings.
Yeah. It feels a little bit like that too.
Oh yeah, like a Leica claymation thing.
Yeah. Oh no.
Turn back to the small bird again.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool effect. That's a cool effect too, how they see them.
Huh. Well, he got out.
It's my fault.
Too skinny.
I need to fix that.
Damn, they showed up.
They showed up. They're like, you can't run from this.
They came. They're like, we're ready.
Nice.
Force field, nice. This is so dope.
She kind of calm about it.
But he's looking at stuff he ain't never seen before.
Yeah. Like he's probably never even seen like greenery.
Yeah, like waving at the humans and everything.
Oh, I love the music.
Oh, this is pretty.
I know I've said it a few times before, but I love it when our features are celebrated.
Yeah.
You know?
They lean
our
right
nose,
into it.
our lips, cheekbones.
Foolishly, she did not listen. It seemed she had no choice. And so, she offered her own heart.
Oh, wow. Looks like they got through.
Yep.
So that's, what is it called? A tuning fork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like, yep.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, that's her.
That's her. That's her heart's the kid.
I don't understand. I failed you again.
It was her son that she plugged in.
Oh, those things keep retracting. Now there's only 3 left. Ooh. Okay, so the physical version of him is still there, right? So what is this, like the spiritual version of him?
I think so. Maybe
I don't know.
robotic version of him.
Oh, I didn't even think about a robotic version.
You are okay.
Like she sacrificed the first son
Sorry.
and she put him into this body. But they showed up. So she's they're taking her.
Huh. Uh-oh.
He's giving it back to the boy.
That's dope how it sounded like a heartbeat too. That zoom zoom.
Mommy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
All right, so I gotta ask, just so, because I may not have put all the pieces together. So, some bad spirits came. They're taking over some people. There was a woman who prayed to the gods in order to
It was
get the
her that
spirits to
prayed
go
to
away.
God.
Right, but she had to give away her heart, which is her son, and I'm assuming it's the spirit of her son is what she's giving away. But she kept the body. And maybe
Yeah.
she was trying to find and track down the spirit to combine it with the body. I feel like I'm missing something.
I think she didn't really give her heart away. She put it into the robot, then placed him into the chamber. And the gods that gave her the tool were like, "We're not happy with this.
Oh,
You didn't really give him to us. You tricked us."
Now that's interesting.
But she kept him hidden.
Okay.
She took like his consciousness and everything, kept him hidden, sent
Yeah.
him and put him into the chamber, which the spirits told her to do. So I technically gave you my heart,
Yeah.
but I didn't sacrifice him.
Right. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's dope. See, that's how I know it's a good project, because when it really makes you think after the project is done. So I'm wondering, like the bird in the very beginning that was talking to him, was that some technology that probably was gifted from the mom? But then again, the bird didn't recognize her, so maybe not. Huh.
Well, she was in a mask too.
That
And
is true.
Maybe it probably and the bird said this: "You led them to us."
Right. Yeah.
She sent him away with the bird to hide.
Right. Maybe. I think you
Like, I
might
gave
be
you my
on
heart.
something.
Technically, I gave you my heart.
Yeah.
They're like, "No, you didn't. You gave us a body."
Yeah.
You
So,
didn't-
but the spirit looked like it was running. So it escaped whatever the construct was that it was supposed to be given from, and then found this dead city. And then that's where the little
found-
boy was trying to get out with the help of the bird.
Bird.
And okay. All right. And then she finally finds him, warps him out, and then the people that are hunting him down because they've been duped. Okay.
Spirits.
Hey,
They
well,
didn't say evil spirits. They said spirits just came to the land and was hunting them, sucking
Yeah.
the souls of people.
right. See. Ooh. All right. Well, hey, without a doubt, let us know what you think. This is always fun. Let us know what we got right. Let us know what we got wrong. And of course, the fun one is always let us know what we've missed. This series as a whole has been such a pleasant surprise. One of the things that kind of like stood out for me, one of my favorite animated projects within the least past 2 to 3 years has been a project called Arcane. And one of the big reasons why it really stands out outside of just the amazing story is the art style that it has. It does this thing where it feels like it's watercolors and maybe not or something. It's just a cool way of going about the medium. This felt a lot closer to that. It also had like a feel of some
Leica.
Yeah. Okay. It felt
Like
very
Kubo and Coraline.
Yes, that part.
Missing Link. That's Leica.
Yeah. Okay. So you have such a great eye when it comes to understanding, the medium. What did you think of the style?
I love the art style. I mean, it kept true to African art style. Like you look at African American art style, we like long limbs and exaggerated facial features, and it leaned all the way into that. And it does have that Leica claymation movement or African wall art movement.
Okay.
Actually, like ancient African wall art movement. And then it also, the textures are very much arcane. They look real. There's some shape in them. There's a lot of primary colors with secondary colors hit on top of them.
Okay.
It looked really, really nice, and patterns.
Yeah.
A lot of good patterns. It was really pretty. And the small details, like when they were in the bushes, you saw like little fireflies moving around, and I was like, they put a lot of time in this.
Yeah. I mean, they did some fun things. With playing with scale, even in the very beginning when the young boys climbing the tree, and you get the chance to see this beautiful landscape that's presented to us, and then you see this little bitty small little guy on the tree way off into the distance. It did a good job of showing how small he is in the world immediately off jump. Just using good framing techniques, you got a chance to get a good understanding of what the world is that we're going into. So some of it even felt like kind of origami-ish in a kind of weird kind of way. I can't really explain it, but all I know is that I liked it. I'm gonna have you here to help me translate the why behind why I liked it.
And you felt his emotion, like he's a little kid by himself. He has a little guardian bird and said, "We'll try again tomorrow." So I wonder how many days has he been trying this? Yeah, over and over again. You felt this sense of loneliness. Then you meet this woman that pops up, and she's kind of taken to him, and it's like a mother figure. They don't explain it's a mother figure until she goes into her dream sequence,
right? And
then you're like, oh, now she is the mother to this little boy.
I saw another, art is always taken and repurposed and then re-owned by the new artists. And there's a thing that I always used to love about the characters in Dune, and that is the steel suits that they use when they're walking in the desert, and they have these devices that connect to the suit to I guess rehydrate the body or give air and oxygen or whatever it is. And you kind of saw like a bit of that reference with her suit as well. With a device that was already attached to it, and then it was attached like a part of her mouth. It reminded me of that. I was like, oh, I kind of seemed like a little bit of a throwback to that. I love how what we've seen a lot so far in the few episodes that we've seen is the relationship of technology and the blending and almost a seamlessness of the blending with the biological with the technological. A big key part of this particular episode was the little boy's heart. It was a mechanical thing, but it still transferred the spirit of his soul over into a biological vessel and brought it back to life. I just like that. That's a really cool undertone. Like Love, Death, Robots has that theme. It's either gonna be something is gonna deal with love, death, and robots, and here we're seeing a really cool connection with technology and biology and spirituality. Yeah.
One thing I like about this, it shows a sense of Afrofuturism.
Okay.
With African ancient culture at the same time, like that blend.
Yeah.
It's like ancient Afrofuturism.
I like that though. I like that. It's a good respin of an older concept, right? Yeah. They are doing a lot of hat tips to the old ways, so to say. And putting a new Pentagon on it. All right, hey, well, thank you all so much for checking out this particular episode. If you haven't hopped on board to the entire anthology, I guess, of the best way to describe it, of all of this animation called Kizazi Moto. It is on Disney Plus, and when I'm saying all this, with all due respect to the actors and the writers during this strike, but I certainly want to promote international content, and I'm hoping that we are living within the realms of that boundary. Chuck is a member of the Geekish, co-founder member of the Geekish Network, one of my all-time favorite channels. Chuck, can you go ahead and let the people know what it is that you're doing over there in them parts?
The Geekish Network is the premier Black Indigenous People of Color network for geeks. It's the home for everybody to geek, any geek of color, ethnicity, any race, any creed. We don't any color, and we want to celebrate us in the place that we could talk about the same fictions and our own fictions and share it with the world. So we have a number of shows, the Geek Beast show, which is our new show. We have Pod Squadron, which is our Star Wars show, and we have Bingeworthy. One of the Centel's the founder of Bingeworthy and Geek Beast. And we binge a season of a show in a week and tell you if you should or not. We're going to have a whole bunch of shows coming up this fall. I'm quite excited about the list of shows we can get together. And if you're interested in joining the Geekish Network, let me know. If you want to host or if you want to do a podcast, pitch it to us. And if you just want to be a part of it, just come into our channel and watch us. We live stream, and you can actually comment during the live stream.
Oh, yeah, and don't worry, I'll have all the information listed in the description below. It's tons of fun. Head on over there, show some love and support. And this project right here, I'm hoping, is also going to be a part of the Geeks Network as well when we have a full-blown review of the entire project as a whole. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and we will catch you all for episode 4. Take care.